Are we live?
We are.
Oh,
Hey,
they caught me
everyone.
smelling Penhaligans. Oh, God, it smells so good.
So good.
So good and so tasty. Eric, are you able to be on this show this time?
It looks like it. It looks like I'm here.
My gosh.
I wave
Everybody say
and-
hi to Eric.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I love you guys. I love you guys. So good to be here. Tonight is a huge night. Tonight, I wore my green shirt because in honor of nostalgia and romance. Nostalgia and romantic nostalgia. We should start a side project and call it Romantic Nostalgia.
Ooh, I'm in.
You in? That's great.
Save me a bite.
Save me a bite. Good enough for a book? Hey. Oh, man. Okay, guys. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with a beautiful song. And then we're going to go right into recovery.
Perfect.
And then we're going to make a bunch of announcements.
Okay.
But I want people to feel where I'm at with this recovery. And I want people to know just how awesome this has been for the last 9 weeks with people. 9 weeks we've been doing these shows. And, well, not even shows.
Talks.
Talks.
Yeah.
Meetings.
Get-togethers.
Get-togethers, if you will. So I'm going to play some romantic songs tonight just because I'm a hopeless romantic. And I'm good at it. Real good at it.
Good at being a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, real good at it.
Real good.
You see the way I look at you when we're working together, Eric? It's like, turn that knob! Turn it! Okay, sorry. Here we go. You hear that? I got this little bitty thing in my fingernail.
What is it?
Did you feel it? Did you hear it? When it goes, kring. I needed like one of those things that the girls use where they shave their fingernail down.
You mean a file?
There you go. Okay, here we go. I'm back on the train to find me another one. Charcoal and steam, and you on my mind. You see, I find you in places, sunsets and melodies, and cold winter storms in my summer fire. But if breathing's harder as we get farther, forecast weather so divine. But if waiting is torture, I'll take another one. You, I'll take another one. You're still on my mind. I'm halfway asleep. I feel you right next to me, and the sound of your heartbeat keeps me awake. Just as you are, God, you're a sight to see, and every part of me is wanting you more. But if breathing is harder as we get farther, forecast weather so divine. But if waiting is torture, I'll take another one. For you, I'll take another one. still on my mind. I love all that we are. I love all that we are. I love all that we are. All that we are. I love all that we are. I love all that we are. I love all that we are. All that we are. But if breathing is harder as we get farther, forecast weather so divine. But if waiting is torture, I'll take another one. 'Cause baby, for you I'll take another one. 'Cause you're still on my mind. Love all that we are. All that we are. All that we are. All that we are. I love all that we are. All that we are. Every single thing we are. The good and bad we are. The happy side we are. All we are. The lost and the found that we are. So happy around that we are. All that we are. Don't clap, Eric. Don't clap. It's too hard. Okay, clap. Yes! Yes! Oh, God! That was great.
I love that. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Hey, Eric.
That's one of my favorites off I Hope You're Happy. I know you know that.
Save me a bait.
Mm-hmm.
Save me a bait.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eric. I could sit here all day and woo you with my songs, but that's
working.
That's not. Woo! It's working. Save me a bait.
That's right.
Save me a bait. Anybody else watch Tim and Eric out there? Because that is the show. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. I want to get into something. Check it out, guys. We're here for one thing tonight. That's to hear me sing some songs and stuff. But mainly, Tuesday nights are for recovery, spiritual healing, new awakenings.
Yeah.
Digging deeper. It's a little fun.
Finding things out about your life you didn't know.
Finding things out about your life you didn't know. I've had people say to me, everybody here knows I went to rehab. You know, everybody here knows I'm big recovery advocate.
Right.
Big recovery advocate. Sober life is everything for me. It's everything to me. Some people can have a drink. I see my wife, she'll have a drink. Mm-hmm. She'll finish like her glass of wine and like there'll be like some left in a whole bottle. And I'm like, what in the hell is that? Like, what is the point of drinking if you don't get like shit-faced? Oh. That's that. I mean, what else is there to do with that? Are you in love with the taste or what is it? You know, I don't get it. But that's just me. When I was told when I first went into recovery that addiction is a disease, some people laugh at that. Most people that I tell that to laugh, and these aren't people that are addicts that tend to laugh, but it's a disease of the mind and the body and the soul, and it's the one thing you can't just go get a pill for and take and get better. So anyway,
right, there's no vaccine.
There's no vaccine. Hey. So check it out. We're going to start it, and we're going to start it up right. The reason we see each other every Tuesday evening is for what? to discuss these troubles that we're having as a team of people, a family of people who seek peace, who seek freaking peace of mind, peace of the soul, right there. That soul. That's the peace of soul I want. The troubles we discuss such as depression, alcoholism, addiction, loneliness, despair, anger, hurt, could all be a direct result of being born that way. Could all be the faulty, I call it faulty wiring. Everybody watches these and they're like, he repeats himself over and over again. But I tell you what, when I first got clean and sober and changed my life, they repeated it so many times that I got so sick of it. But then when I got out and I was in the world, it was embedded in my shit.
Right, and you had tools.
I had tools, bro. I had tools.
Or you're just mentally prepared for all the things that came at you.
Like that. Look at that. Freaking hey, I was like that.
Yeah.
So check it out. All these things that we discuss on Tuesday nights could be a direct result of how we were born. Some of us were born with different wiring than others, and depression, things like that, anxiety, ADD, I'm not sure. But to be truly honest with ourselves and to really go about trying to heal ourselves from some of these things, I had to take a very good look at what part I could possibly be playing in fueling these things, because our troubles are some of our own making, and that's why we're reaching out, just to grab those things. I can't help you when you're talking about medication, Eric. You need medication? I'm not a doctor. Do I look like a doctor? If I was, I would be one handsome son of a bitch.
That's right.
You know what
People
I'm saying?
would walk into your office and they'd be like, "Ooh,
I'm cured, mother effer." You know what I'm saying? So check it out. This is what I've asked you guys to do over the last 9 weeks. First of all, I was crazy. I said, step 1, I want you to write down 10 things that you're just disappointed that's happened in your life that's a direct result of your depression or your anxiety or your drug use or your alcoholism. You know, just 10 things you're just like, oh, God.
Right.
My life is kind of getting out of hand here. You know?
Right.
One of mine was I smelled like shit. Whenever I did drugs.
That doesn't sound like you.
Whenever I did drugs, I know, because I was pinning Halligan's in the mug, you
That's
know?
right.
One of mine on my list was that I smell awful, and my hygiene just went to shit. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. There's your easy one right there.
Right.
Sometimes you can laugh about it. I didn't brush my teeth for I don't know how fucking long. But we're not talking about me here. But we can if you want, because it's an interesting story. But anyway, I've asked you guys to write 10 things down that proves to yourself that, like, man, maybe my life's getting a little unmanageable and I want to change some things. And then I asked you, check this out, step 2. This is where it got weird. I asked you to go into your room at night when there's nobody there and it's all quiet and kneel down and talk to a higher power. I asked people to find a higher power. A higher power. What is that, Eric? What if I'm an atheist? What if I'm a Christian? What if I'm a Buddhist? What if I don't have anything and I'm agnostic and I just want to be happy? A higher power for me, people, is a pure moment in my life. That's what happened at first. I'm a Christian now, so that's my higher power. But the way I got to that, Eric, and I'm not pushing religion on anybody, so if you're going, I don't really want religion, then turn off the TV and go somewhere else. But if you're wanting to make a change in your life, there's something called pure moments that you've had in your life. Children being born, the first time you swam in an ocean, the first time you felt rain, the smell of rain, that time when you held that girl's hand in high school and you were so nervous just to touch her hand, but when you did, that feeling that you got, those are pure moments. Those are non-man-made moments. Those are moments you can grab on and go, I know there's good, pure, true peace out in the world. And that was my higher power before I found God.
Right.
You know? So when I was all crazy, and I was trying to find something to believe in, because step 2 is you got to find something that you believe in that's bigger than yourself. Some people go, I'm not a God freak, and they run. You know, sorry, you're missing out on a lot, man. Don't leave before the miracle happens, because guess what? My first higher power was diving in at age 13 to Blue Hole. It's a river in Wimberley, and the cold that hit my face. It was so amazing. And every time I thought of that, I got peace. So that was my higher power for the first 75 days until I found God. But we'll get to that later. So what I said for them was to become spiritual, right? And to become spiritual, you have to be honest, you have to be open-minded, and willing. The how.
The how.
How do you become spiritual? Honest, which starts with an H, open-minded, and willing. You see what I'm saying? You smell what I'm stepping in?
Of course.
Okay, so check it out. Then I asked them to make a decision to turn their will and their lives over to that higher power, right? Which means I asked them to go into the room every night and talk to this thing. But now what I've done is I've asked them to have faith that that thing is real. What? Justin's asking me to talk to invisible people. No, I'm not asking you to talk to invisible people. I'm asking you to believe in something bigger than what you've done, than what you've limited yourself to. Do you feel what I'm saying? You smell what I'm stepping in?
Right.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
I thought this was crazy too when I first heard it. But I wanted to make change in my life. I wanted so desperately to make change in my life that that's what I did. So I had faith, I have faith that my mom's going to love me for the rest of my life, right? I have faith that my kids are going to be taken care of because I know it's true. And I'm not, so I have to have that much faith in my higher power. So that's what I asked them to do on step 2. I asked them step 3 is that they have to believe in that faith. Then I got to step 4. This is where it got weird. This is where it got really weird. Make a searching and fearless moral inventory, right?
Right.
I can only imagine when some people are turning this on right now and they're like, what in the hell are they talking about? If you haven't been joining us, go to getbackup.tv and start at step 1 and work to step 8. That's all I got to say. Step 4 is this. What do you want out of all this work that we're doing, right? What do you want out of kneeling down? Hey, if you're up there, please listen to this number 1. I smelled bad. Number 2, I drove around a car drunk once. Number 3, every time I'm depressed, it ruins my social life. That kind of stuff, right? What do you want out of this work? The answer is, I'll say this again, to be comfortable in our own skin, to find peace, and to like what we see in the mirror. How can you like yourself when you don't know who you are? Because you have to learn about yourself. You have to learn about yourself. Step 4 is like a history lesson. It's like a map to finding yourself, to sort through confusion and contradiction of your life. Now you kind of remember shit, but you kind of don't.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy memories.
Fuzzy memories, but you're wondering why you always had that kind of jealous kick. Or you're wondering why you had that kind of like, oh man, I'm better than him, or competitive kick.
Sure, or being quick to anger.
Or being quick to anger or judge.
Right.
So I've asked you guys on step 4 was to make a list, positive and negative list. Your negative list, things that you have done that you're just ashamed of. And I've asked you to dig deep, I was a cheater. I was a liar. I wrote that on my list. I was an abuser mentally, manipulator. So that was on my list. And I listed out who I did it to, Listed out who I did it to, what I did. Oh my gosh, the list was crazy. Then I want you to write the things that you did that you just can't believe you've done because of this in your whole life. Things that have happened to you is the second list. Things that have happened to you.
Right.
Not things that you've done. Now it's things that have happened to you that have negatively impacted your life. Got in a car wreck, saw your brother get hurt.
Sure.
Watched your parents get a divorce.
Yeah, sure.
Heard, things like that. List those things. It's going to be painful. This is going to be painful. I didn't say that I was buying you a new car and had candy inside of it.
Just filled with candy.
Just filled with, what kind of candy would you want?
So much candy. It's just peppermints, hard candy.
No, the cinnamon. Cinnamon
Ugh.
and old person...
Werther's?
Werther's.
Those are so good. Old person candy.
Old person Werther's. No, old person butterscotch. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be painful as hell to go through this list if you're doing it honestly. And this whole process is about rigorous honesty. It's going to be painful. But pain is a motivating factor, okay? Because when you face it, you rid yourself of it. That's like the most powerful thing that I've ever been told in my life, is that when you finally face the shit that you've done and the shit that's happened to you. I remember when I did this step, they said I had some sort of trauma in my life, right?
Sure.
And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So they took me in this room and they put these like things in my hands. It went bzz, 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 and shocked me, right? Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. And it relaxed my mind. And I got into this groove. And then they asked me about my 4-step, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they made me talk through it. And they made me go through these things. And once I was done, they said, now get rid of it. You know, that's the whole point of your 4-step, is to get it out on the floor. Just write it down, write it down, write it down. Then the 5th step is, this one's a tough one, sharing it. We admit to your higher power, to ourselves, and another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. The exact nature of our wrongs. You don't say, well, I kind of cheated. You say, I cheated on Susie on this day. This is where it was. I can't believe I did that. I had sex with that person over there. I can't believe I did that. I did that over there. I did this over there. Oh my God, I can't believe that. It was a warm summer night and I hate the warmth. That kind of thing. When we admit the exact nature of our wrongs to God and to ourselves, it becomes believable, is what I'm saying. It becomes believable, like it actually happened. Right? And that's where you're connecting step 4, that map of what was contradiction and what was confusion. And you're kind of making it come together for the first time. And you're going, that's why I can't heal from my father and I's relationship. That's why I can't have good, long-lasting relationships with women, because that's why I get angry when someone breaks up with me and breaks my heart. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from. And then the 5th step is you share it with someone. I told you not to share it with your husband. Anybody out there that shared it with your husband? Sorry. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Hopefully that's a very, very understanding relationship then.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's a very understanding relationship. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's great. Look at Eric's face, y'all. But what I'm saying is this. We got to be able to laugh about this, because it's going to get better. That's the good part about this. You doing this, these things are going to get better. And that's what's so good about it. You're freeing yourself. You tell your therapist that list. You tell your doctor that list. Say, Doc, check it out. I'm making an appointment. I know I'm here for a physical, but I need to tell you some shit because I'm working on some stuff. And you're paying for the time, so tell him. And you're not doing it. I've told a lot of people, tell people, and then they tell me, but they didn't say anything back. They didn't give me advice. This isn't for advice. This is like putting all of your dirty laundry in a treasure chest and sinking it to the bottom of an ocean.
Right. You just got to make it real first. Populate the treasure chest.
Yeah. It can't be fake gold.
Dang.
Real gold. It's got to be diamonds and shit, right?
So deep.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. So you share it, right? And then step 6. I know, guys, I'm taking a while, but this is very important. This is more important than freaking jamming right now to me. Is step 6 is that you go through the list that you shared, right? Mm-hmm. You go through that list that you shared with people. Not with people, with the person.
Right.
That list that you are, you go through that list and you find all the character defects. The things that have made it happen. Let me read you some of mine, okay? Some of mine were self-pity, right? Oh, I feel sorry for myself, so everybody look at me.
Sure.
Anger, arrogance, ego, closed-mindedness, dependency. Oh, please don't leave me. Please, please, please. I'll do anything. I'm going to kill myself if you leave me. That kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Stupid. Controlling attitude, right? You can't go over there wearing that. You know,
Sure.
what?
Yeah.
Fear, dishonesty, jealousy. What do you mean you have a friend that's a guy? Like, come on, seriously, Justin? You know? That kind of stuff. This is one of my favorite things about step 6. Is that once you start writing all these character defects down and you start to realize that they live inside of you, you'll really start to see other people and it'll shine. You know? you spot it, and if you spot something that annoys the hell out of you, Eric, if you spot the person that's doing something and you're like, oh, God, I know what they're doing. You know why? Because it's called you spot it, you got it. Because they're displaying things, character defects that you've learned from that they haven't caught on to yet. So you're going to find people annoying.
That's like a close cousin of smelt it. You smelt it, you dealt it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a close cousin of you smelt it, you dealt it. That is brilliant, Eric. I could smell a lie like a fart in a car.
That's a good one.
But this is the perfect example. Like I said last time at the airport. Airport is the perfect example to show character defects that bug me. Because I'm sitting there doing it. Waiting in line to get on the airplane. We're all freaking getting on the airplane. You all have a ticket.
Yeah.
You're all getting there. And if you're in A, B, and C on Southwest, you're the one that showed up late and got the wrong ticket. It's your fault. But still, people are, you can't get in front of me.
It's very tense, isn't
it? You can't get, wait. Are you 42 or 41? I'm not sure, but if I stand right there, I'm never going to get on the plane. You're going to get on the fucking plane. But it's such a good test. Like, sometimes I sit back and I go, this is bugging the hell out of me. Why? Because I'm that way. And I obviously still need to work on patience, kindness, ego. I want what I want because I'm better than you. And my story, my life movie is so much more interesting. And all of you guys are just the cast, the extras in my movie.
Yeah.
You get it?
That's a dangerous way to look at it.
It's a dangerous way to look at it. But come on, I can only speak for myself. But how many of you out there feel that way? That's why we're doing step 6, character defects. Now when you write them down and you know what's going on inside of you, you can spot them and you just got to realize, be grateful. Don't be annoyed. Be grateful. I'm so grateful that I can be patient today. I'm so grateful that when the plane, this is what I do sometimes when the plane stops and they go, everyone get up, and everybody just stands up and they're all, wow, let's get it out of here. I like to sit there and let everyone else get off the plane. And then I'll get up and go, oh my God, it's so hard sometimes, but I do it, you know?
I feel like that's also like you're just controlling what you can control.
Yes.
It's like you're not just building yourself up with anxiety, just
build it up because you were better than someone, or you need Starbucks quicker than someone because
maybe
the
you gotta
line
go
might
to the bathroom, though.
You know, well, if you gotta go take a deuce, you gotta go deuce it. You know, but then you could use the bathroom on the freaking plane. Anyway.
Sorry to sidetrack there.
Well, no, it's perfect. It's perfect because that's everyday life, and that's how we do these steps in everyday life. That's me practicing my steps by going, I'm going to let these people go. And I'm going to be patient because they're obviously need to get somewhere.
Sure.
And I don't. Then step 7 is you write out a prayer, your first prayer.
Yeah, that was last week.
That was last week, man. I love this one. You write out a prayer. Something like this. My Creator, I am now willing. I am now so willing, because I've been honest and open-minded. I am now willing that you remove from me every single defect of character, which stands in the way of my usefulness to you and my fellows. Grant me this strength. Grant me this strength. Did you hear that? My Creator, I am now willing, my higher power, no matter what it is, I am willing for you to remove every single character defect that I have inside of me that I've learned from step 4 that stands in the way of my usefulness, proper usefulness, and respect for others, you, my fellows. God, grant me this strength. Give me this strength. And you just live that. You go to bed at night saying it, but when you say it, you believe it. And when you wake up in the morning, you start with, man, my Creator, God, give me strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's the simple way of 7-step prayer for me. That right there. God, give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That means chill out, shut up, and be happy. Right?
Grant serenity.
That's it. If you stay, this is my favorite thing, if you stay in the worry tower of your heart, you prevent the healing of past injuries, right? Mm-hmm. If you're sitting there going, oh God, this happened to me when I was a kid, for your whole life, you are cutting off the opportunity of being happy and receiving pure joy. Do you remember what pure joy felt like when you first touch that girl or that guy's hand in middle school? Do you remember that feeling? Do you remember that feeling of Santa Claus coming and the smell of Christmas, right? Do you remember that feeling? We lost it along the way, and you can get it back. You can get it back. You're preventing yourself from moving on and loving yourself if you're going to live in that drama and keep feeding into it. That's why we write a prayer to let it go. And that's the most powerful thing we can do, Eric. That's the most powerful thing we can do, is to work on it, relieve it, kneel down, please take it away. That's the most powerful thing we can do. And then act according.
Right.
Use the moral compass. You know, moral compass is a really cool way to think about it. In the movie Frozen, do the next right thing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the think right, act right.
That's it. Keep your side of the street clean.
Yeah, just as long as you have it in your head, you know, like you're saying, when you go to bed and when you wake up.
Yeah.
It should affect your actions too.
Yeah, it should affect your actions, and when you do something wrong, promptly admit it.
Right.
Eric, I do not know why I told you that I saw 1,500 alligators in my backyard the other day. I only saw 2.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? You get it?
Yeah.
You know, anyway, so this is now we move on to the next stage. Did your thing freeze again?
Yeah.
No, man, I'm sorry.
No, you're
They
good.
can still hear you. Okay, now we move on to the next phase. This is step 8, okay? This is where this is the purpose of this step, is to achieve all the freedom that you can from this. Okay? To achieve all the freedom that you can from this. This is a test to see how bad you actually want this. How bad do you want this freedom? You've gone to number 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've gone to number 7. Why not go to 8? Number 8 is this. You make a list of all the people that you have harmed. Let's read a definition of what harmed is. Harm means physical or mental damage. Okay? So step 8 means you go back to that list of step 4 and step 5, and you pick out the names that you find in there. I did this to I did that with I did this with
Mm-hmm.
You pick out the list of that, all the people that are in that 4th and 5th step.
Wow. That makes it even more concrete than, oh, I cheated in 7th grade
Right.
on a test. It's like, oh, I cheated in Mr. Jones's class.
I cheated in Mr. Jones's class. I cheated with Sarah in Mr. Jones's class, right? Got
Sure.
it? So the first thing you do is step 4 and 5 is you find your character defects.
Mm-hmm.
So you're picking out the actions and what you did and what character defect that made. Then you find out who you did it to. And you make a list of every single person on that list is someone that you've done something to. You make a list. You just write down that list, okay? You write down that list because this is what we're doing. You've played victim your whole life, right?
Sure.
And it's hard to take responsibility when you're a victim. When everything that's ever happened in your life, you've always been the victim, even if it's your fault. That's how I was. I'm not saying you are. But I can't believe I'm so sad. I'm such a victim. I can't believe I live this way or use drugs. I'm such a victim. I'm such a victim. This is to write down who. You've written down your character defects of why, how. Now it's who. Who did you do these things to? Who did you do these things to? Freedom from guilt is what you get from this. Because you carry around guilt like a freaking cold sore. It's just awful, you know? We want to look at the world without fear and without anger. And this is the first step in doing it. Step 8 is the first step in doing it. 8th step starts the process of what is called, this is the most important part, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Step 8 starts forgiveness. There's 3 parts to forgiving. And then I'm going to shut up and I'm going to play some songs, okay? This is so important. You're writing down the people that you've done all these things to. And my brothers, man, I had to start all the way back from when I threw a bowl across the room and he cut it, and then I called him and told him I cut my foot open just to make him feel bad. You know, it was weird. Or when I took his bike, or when he knocked down my club, or when I kissed his girlfriend and behind his back. You know, like all those things started there, but then it went into the others. But we want to be free from that. So step 8 is really about one thing, and that is forgiveness. Not everyone forgive me. There's 3 steps. 1 is that we can forgive others. 2, we can possibly be forgiven.
Sure.
Okay?
You open up that potential.
And 3, and finally, to forgive yourself. That's the most amazing thing you could ever do. This step is about forgiveness because now you're naming who you've done it to because you know why. If we find that we want ourselves to be forgiven, right, for some of the things we've done in life, it will be easier for us to forgive because we know what it feels like to want that.
Yeah.
So that's what we're ready. Step 8 makes you ready to understand, not be understood. Get it? Like, oh, understand me. I want to understand. I don't want you to have to worry about me. I want to understand.
Yeah, seeking first to understand and then secondly to be understood is a good habit.
Yeah. But I'll repeat that. When we realize our need to be forgiven, we tend to be more forgiving. So that's all I want you to do is write down a list. I just want you to write down.
Could you take the list, take your worksheet from 4 and annotate that?
What does that word mean?
Oh, just to kind of write in the names.
That's exactly
there.
what I want you to do.
Or should it be separate?
That's what I'm saying. Take step 4, read it, and go, I stole a bike. I blah, blah, blah. Well, who was it that... Then make another piece of paper, write it down.
Okay, I see.
I cheated on many girls. Well, what are their names?
Yeah.
I lied. I stole. Well, from who?
Yeah.
You can't do harm unless it's to someone else or yourself. Or else, what are you harming? You can't do harm, right? And what is the step 8, right? We made a list of people we've harmed. So just go through your step 4 list and write down the people. Write down their names. Write down their names. And that's all I want you to think about right now. I don't want you to think about what we're going to do with this list. You know?
Right, one step at a time.
One step at a time. Save me a bite.
All right.
You know? But that's what it's about. You have any questions, Eric?
No, I just had that one about, whether it's just kind of like you make a few scribbles on the old list or if it's a new list.
Sure. But I find it so much easier if you make a scribble on the old one to keep your thoughts organized if you're anything like me.
Yeah.
Scribble out the name next to it, but then you make your own separate. What I've done is I went and bought like 8 of these, and then one was for step 8, one was for step 4, and I had like a stack of them. Because I will let you know that you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life. This isn't going to be like you get to step 12 and you're healed. The whole point of this is that you do it subconsciously.
Sure. Yeah, it's part of your routine.
It's part of your routine. It's sitting in the plane and letting everybody go first.
Right.
It's when the person yells at you and you use it as an opportunity to demonstrate your peace rather than lash out.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Demonstrate patience instead of hostility.
Exactly. There you go. That's the only thing I'm trying to do here. So I will let you know that through the 4th step, you have your map. And from 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th, you have every single aspect of what you need from that 4th step. Your character defects, what you pray about, right?
Right. That's why that's got to be so honest. I mean, like
it's got to be honest, or else it's bullshit.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time.
So can you go back and revise your 4th step?
You have to every day.
Gotcha. But then.
I do it. Go ahead and ask me. Sorry.
I was gonna ask. Do you go ahead and go, to the next step and share that with someone as well? Now that you don't have a list and you're like, hey, I need you to sit and listen to this. You don't have to say anything. It's not like that anymore. It's like, oh man, I did something. Can you tell your therapist about it?
No, if you do something, you just tell the person, hey, I don't know why I just lied to you. And you just take care of it right there.
Right.
That's what it's teaching you. Clean up your street as it happens. That's working your steps for the rest of your life. And stay close to the light of your higher power. Because you won't go do stupid shit if you have it right there with his hand on you all the time, So that's the whole point of it all. and it's just super powerful, and that's why I'm always just so damn peaceful and solution based, you know. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, and I hope everybody out there is is enjoying it, even if there's just 100 people out there that are doing it. Can you turn the reverb up a little bit? How do I begin letting this loss in, opening up to heal again? Everything is new, God's sick point of view. I ask you, what would you have me to do? Just let me know when the coffee gets warm. Just let me know when the staircase gets here to climb through heaven's door, to climb. Open my heart, further dive, reaching out to find you. Where did you go? Further dive, I'm reaching out to find you. Flashlight, hollow fold, pink seeps through into my bones, and I'll fly there alone, because I promised I would be brave. You were so brave. Just let me know when the coffee gets warm. Just let me know when the staircase gets here to climb through heaven's door, to climb. Open my heart, further dive, I'm reaching out to find you. Where did you go? Further dive, I'm reaching out to find you. Open my heart, further dive, I'm reaching out to find you. And where did you go? Further dive, I'm reaching out to find you. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Feathers and I wrote both of those songs together.
Yeah. Thank you.
That guy's awesome. Let's do this. I want to make a few announcements to everybody. A lot of cool stuff going on right now. A lot of cool stuff going on. Let me first off start by saying this. July 25th.
Woo! Woo!
July 25th, we're doing our first Blue October live soundstage show. First ever. All the guys, me, Ryan, Jeremy, Will, Matt, Noveski. Hey, 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 hey. Tim Bassett's going to be there. Eric's going to be there. It's going to be awesome. We're doing our first show July 25th. So I want everybody to go see it.
Yeah, what is it? Pre-register on getbackup.tv?
Getbackup.tv. Everything getbackup.tv. 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 Getbackup freaking dot TV.
There you go.
Everything Blue October. We started this streaming since the COVID happened. We've started the streaming site. You can go there. You can watch all the recovery steps. If anybody out there wants to do step work, start at step 1 and work all the way to step 8. You can go watch the open book show.
That's right.
That we edited from California. You can go watch it there. You can go watch Foiled. You can go watch everything. But the most important thing you can go watch there is our documentary that we put out that took 7 years to make.
Yeah, it's called Get Back Up.
It's called Get Back Up. So I'm just super proud of it. So July 25th is where we're going to be streaming this show.
We're really excited about it. Never done anything like it. The tech crew is excited for the challenge.
They are?
Yes.
I'm super excited about it too. I'm like so controlling. You should have heard me on the other line when you were on your meeting. I was calling going, there's only going to be 3 cameras. And they're like, nope, it's going to be 4. And I was like, oh, I'm going to give them 1 shot. And if they don't get it, I'll change it all.
Uh-huh.
Hey, no. And then I was like, it's an amazing place. Guys, is being obsessive about someone a character defect? Okay, that's a great question. If you're obsessing about someone and it's harming them or it's harming you, you're not getting things done.
Or other relationships
Yeah,
in your life.
or
probably.
other relationships in your life. If it's a negative obsession, if you're stalking someone, then yes. But the reason I can say that is because I used to do it. There was this girl, when we broke up, I loved her so much, Amanda, that I stalked her and I was obsessed. Yes, that was a character defect. And I had to work on it. I had to go through a lot of stuff, and do that. So, yes. Let's do this. Check this out. June 12th. What is June 12th? When is June 12th? It's this Friday.
Man, it's this Friday. It's
Guys,
coming up quick.
I know you guys are doing a lot of stuff out there. You guys are doing it. We've opened up the country, whatever that people are doing
Yeah,
on
some states
Yeah,
are
some
relaxing.
states. Friday night, nobody's at home anymore, and that's okay. I'm still doing stage it shows because I need it in my life, and I need to be able to play. So I will be playing the Approaching Normal show from start to finish this Friday night, and there's tickets available for a pay what you want show. So
Stageit.com.
Stageit.com. Go get it. Go see it. It's going to be awesome. I'm back here every Tuesday, every Friday, and I will be doing this until we go back out on the road. Yeah. What else do we got, Eric? How have you been, Eric?
I've been doing super good. I went on to the IMDb to check out Get Back Up, and some people had left some really glowing reviews. I was really happy to read those.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did you skip over the negative ones?
I didn't see any. So.
Oh, you see how I fished for that.
Yeah.
Do it. Dooley. Hi, Dooley.
But yeah, if you checked out the Get Back Up documentary and you loved it, you have something you want to say about it, on IMDb, you can write a review, and I can read it.
I would like to read it, too. Someone asked me what my next stage at show is after Approaching Normal. I think I'm going to do either Sway or I Hope You're Happy or Any Man in America. Any Man in America is brutal, dude. It's like I tried to do Money Tree today, and I was like,
You did well with that. It was
Pause.
pretty.
I did?
Well, that's just... Yeah, I liked it.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so we've got like 10 minutes left. I'm wondering, is there anything else supposed to bring up? Anything on?
I know that we've got the new Oh My My music video with the family, the
Oh, yeah.
acoustic. And you can see Jeremy in there with the clippers. Watch out, he's going to get you.
Yeah,
And then all the kids. It's really fun to watch.
It's fun to watch. And we just finished... I won't think we're done with Stay With Me. We just worked on the last song of the album called Stay With Me. It's not the last song on the album. It's the last song we've gotten a chance to work on. And it's a spoken word piece. and it is crazy. So we're working on it. We still got a few changes to make, but it's probably one of the most creative songs.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff happening. I mean, like Flaming Lips style stuff.
Yeah, 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 totally. It's amazing. Oh, can I play How to Dance in Time? You know
Ooh.
what? I think I will.
Did they say please?
Did you say please? Do I even know that song?
Yeah, I think you do. I think
think
you got this. I believe in you.
Good enough for a bite.
Save me a bite.
Save me a bite. Wait, I wrote this with Mr. Blue Miller. This could be one of my favorites. The first time I felt rain. The first time I got rain. What's it? Wait. First time I felt rain. Yeah. The first time I felt rain. The first time I felt pain. You took that away. The first time you opened up. The first time you closed up. I feel that every day. I'm sorry for the things I did to you. I'm sorry for the shit I put you through. Let's go back to when we both knew how to dance in time. Maybe in another lifetime I'll find the strength to say these words to you. I should have been a better man, but a shoulda, coulda, woulda isn't what a better man would do. The first time I felt missed, the first time that we kissed. I want that back again. What I'm asking you is hard. I know I broke your heart, but if you please let me in, I'm sorry for the things I did to you. I'm sorry for the shit I put you through. Can we go back to when we both knew how to dance in time? Maybe in another lifetime I'll find the strength to say these words to you. I should have been a better man, but a shoulda, coulda, woulda isn't what a better man would do. Sarah, my sweet Sarah, my heart. Oh, 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 Sarah, my sweet Sarah, my heart. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I'll smile if I want to. I'm not afraid, gonna flaunt it too. What a glow when you're living true. Yeah. I'm living for the right now. I had a few friends show me how. I take a deep breath and blow it out, let it go. I can't wait to see what's around that corner. I can't wait to soar. 'Cause baby, when I lie awake, I watch you sleeping, thinking it's the little things that make a home. Like dancing in the kitchen in the pale moonlight, only care in the world our kids are alright. Daddy loves mama, mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. Smile at me, baby, take my breath away. And with a good Lord willing, I'll be happy to say, Daddy loves mama, mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. I feel like I'm gonna win. I'm as proud as I've ever been. 'Cause I'm surrounded with some good friends, yeah. Good friends, good friends, I'm forever like a tattoo. I'll stay sticky 'cause I gotta be the glue for my girl, my friends, my home. It's family, I do it all truly. I can't wait to see what's around that corner. I can't wait to soar. I lie awake, I watch you sleeping, thinking it's the little things that make a home. Like dancing in the kitchen in the pale moonlight, only care in the world is that our kids are alright. Daddy loves mama, mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. Smile at me, baby, take my breath away. With the good Lord willing, I'll be happy to say that Daddy loves mama, mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. We found our home. It's something we can build for years, from the young and the old. Yeah, I'll be there to wipe your tears. We all get to see who we grow up to be. An anchor when in doubt, an ocean when in drought. We aim for it all. We lift up these walls to make this house our home. Dancing in the kitchen in the pale moonlight, only care in the world is that our kids are alright. Daddy loves mama, mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. Smile at me, baby, take my breath away. With the good Lord willing, I'll be happy to say that Daddy loves mama, mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Eric.
Very nice.
Thank you, Eric. Does that make you want to go have kids now, Eric? That song? Does that make you want to go have kids? Nope.
Oh, I feel like dancing though.
In the kitchen?
In the pale moonlight.
Only care in the world is that you're going to have kids.
All right.
All right. Ooh, that's good. Let me June 12th, this Friday, approaching normal.
That's right.
From start to finish, 7 p.m. Go get your pay what you want tickets now. And that's about it. July 25th, man. It's going to be awesome.
Yep, looking forward to that.
I'm so looking forward to it. You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm going to grow my hair out long, and I'm going to grow this beard out long. And let me see some of the comments. I want to see what these people are saying. I want to see if they have any questions before I go. I'm gonna grow this beard out long and a little bit of mustache. I'm gonna look crazy.
Wait.
What?
Sorry, Lori says, thank you so much for tonight, Justin and Eric, but I still need to know what's your favorite Ben Halligan scent?
Ooh, Cairo.
Cairo.
Cairo and
Man,
Lord George right now.
Really? For me, it's the one I was first introduced to, Opus 1870.
It's good, right?
So good.
Me and my buddy Jimmy, if you're out there, we have this thing where he sends me a bottle and then I go back and I send him a bottle. I've yet to pick out the bottle I want to send him, but I think I'm going to send him Cairo. Cairo is the best. It smells so good. Smells so good. Anyway, just when you go live with me? No. What else we got?
I got a few more over here.
Just when I spoke to you in Nashville. Love the videos with your kids. Always looking great. Thank you.
Aww.
What's your story behind 18th floor balcony? Rather not say. Build up the beard. Yeah, I like your beard long. I like your beard long. Love the different options for the July 25th stage show. Thank you. My love, Michaela. Remember seeing you in Lawrence. I can't read them all. Forever scale A, E, or C. What? Favorite
key?
scale?
Probably key.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
A minor.
Justin sounds really good in D.
D?
Yeah, that's what all the
Wait.
way are is in.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Guys, I love y'all. We're over now. Step 8. The list. The list. It's scary, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful way of living. I want to thank every single one of you guys for being here with us these 9 weeks of isolation and love. And I feel like I've gotten more close to my recovery and the light of my higher power than ever because of you guys. And my sponsor, I want to thank you, Renee, for always keeping me in check before I come here and making sure I hit all the main points. I will have my list. I'm going to let y'all in on something. I am currently actually on step 8 again. So I'm going to be doing this with y'all this week.
Ooh.
So next week, I can read some of my people. You know me, I'm a serial confessor. So I will want to once again thank my wonderful sponsor, Renee. I love you. Thank you very much. I still need to go pick up my chip for my 8 years. You gave me my 7 years, so I want you to give me my 8 years too. But anyway, I love y'all. Have a great night. We will meet back up to discuss the 9th step and to rock out some more. Stay positive because life is short. You only get one try at it. Stay positive, stay cool, man, because there's no reason to be glum. Hey.
That's right. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Bye.